So a question I get asked a lot is what's happening in Phoenix with the real estate market. So it really started off, Arizona this year has gained about 10,000 jobs just in FY 2022. Part of those is another 55 companies moving to the Valley. Companies continue to expand here, and we also have TSMC coming to the city as well. With that, it also links into our unemployment rate. So our unemployment currently sits at 3.7%, which is pretty low. So a lot of people employed here in the Valley. The areas that continue to grow tend to be the ones that are out in the outskirts. So you're looking at like Buckeye, Surprise, and those areas. You're seeing quite a bit of growth right now. And purchasing a house out in those areas could actually be pretty beneficial moving forward, even though it's not completely developed now. There's a lot of planned building that's going to go on in those areas. You've probably noticed that there was a shift from a huge seller's market at the beginning of the year to now we're moving towards a buyer's market. There's seasonality that goes in with that as well, but it's also been primarily the interest rates of mortgages have gone up. Now we're sitting between, depending on the person, 7 to 8% for a 30-year mortgage. So looking at the interest rates, you see that the demand has decreased. Supply has also increased. We're at about a little over 20,000 homes currently in the Phoenix metro market. It's the Arizona multiple listing service is where we see those 20-some thousand homes. We're not seeing as many homes continue to get listed. They are being absorbed, just not at the same rates that they were being initially at the beginning of the year. So moving towards January, you'll probably see fewer homes coming on the market. There will also be less demand from buyers. You might see some more price cuts coming in those sellers that are eager to get rid of those homes. January, we could see a little bit more buyer pressure. That's typically when more of our buyers come out here in the Phoenix metro area, and that'll continue about till the middle of summer. Then seasonality will kick back in, and you'll start seeing less demand on the buyer side. And that's typically a pretty good time to buy if you're looking to get more of a deal. So looking at 2023, what do we want to see as far as the housing market goes? Obviously, we want it to continue at a reasonable level. We don't want to see homes continue to sell for 20 to 30% more than they were a year ago. We want to see an annual appreciation of about 2%. And once we get towards that, they're saying around April and May timeframe, we could see that. That's when you could possibly start seeing interest rates begin to decline. That will bring back more of your buyers back into the market, and you'll see more demand for homes typically, so long as something else crazy doesn't happen in the economy, obviously. So to kind of put everything that I said just in a nutshell, from November 2022 now until midsummer of 2023, there's going to be, what I would say is some great purchasing opportunities where you're going to be able to negotiate with sellers and, really get something good on the buyer side. And there's going to be more inventory, more homes for you to look at, as compared to what you're looking at in 2020, 2021, and the beginning of 2022.